Hello, Magic Muse. Welcome back to As Above, So Below Healing Tarot, where you are the magic, baby. All right, Muse, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, what's happening? We have new moon and we have trust. Love this. Okay, so we have a new moon coming up in April that is in Aries, and it is asking you to trust your intentions for what you have put out into the world, particularly probably with the last new moon, which was in Pisces. So what is it that you are manifesting? What is it that you are wanting to have more of in your life? Spirit is really asking you to trust that what you have put out is coming to you. But this also calls for a trust in yourself, trusting that the route that you are moving to is going to be more suited for your elevation. I know a lot of people are going through really heavy shifts right now. Saturn is now in Aries, so it's intense. I don't know anybody who hasn't come out with something when that transit happened. So this is really just about trusting that the hard things that are coming up are really asking you to have faith and to trust that this is going to alleviate and that you're going to come out on the other side with more wisdom. Okay, you have moving on. So some of you may be moving on from a past job, career, or a relationship, and it's asking you to have trust and faith that that was the right move. So there's a lot of understanding and there's a lot of newness that is happening. And there's a new timeline that's being presented for you. And I love that he is moving forward and there's leaves that are flying in here. And this represents growth. This represents opportunities. And coming from being in a space of being more in a shadow, he's meeting the light. You're meeting the light with more understanding and really allowing yourself to move into a fruitful direction. Accelerated motion. Yeah. So I think a lot of you are starting to trust the bigger plan. You're starting to see the bigger picture. And I think that what the space that you have been in has been a little bit blinding. But since you are trusting this new timeline, you're trusting that this new opportunity moving forward is going to help accelerate you and accelerate your soul's growth. I love this. Okay. Then you have victory and success. Yes, I love this. By you choosing the new, choosing to trust this new path, Spirit really is leading you towards success. Spirit is leading you to be able to be seen and be heard. I love that they have this, is that a trumpet? Trombone? They have this here and it's really activating that throat chakra. So wherever you're going, your voice is going to be valued. And I love that they're stepping on this cliff. So it's as if you're using your throat to really wrangle in new opportunities. Beautiful. Okay. We want to get into the tarot. See what's going on for my muse. Spirit, what is going on for my magic muses? What's going on here? King of Cups. Yes. Love this. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So there's a lot of emotional mastery and a lot of emotional wisdom that you have gained over the past few years, I feel. And the King of Cups, he doesn't rush things. He is sitting and receiving, and he understands that by him opening up his heart, but not allowing it to get walked on, that he is going to attract other opportunities of love for growth. Spirit, can I get a few more You got the Devil in reverse, okay. Hangman. Okay. Two of Wands. This card is stalking us. You have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right. So I'm really feeling that something has been tempting you and has been stalling you out, but you haven't lost your ability to have compassion, to have understanding. And, you know, this is really hard, especially if you are coming out of any sort of codependent dynamics, whether it is in work, whether it's in relationships. You know, this energy can leave you feeling trapped, can leave you feeling stuck. And the Devil has attachments. This is Capricorn energy. So I feel like somebody was really great with their words, could be charismatic, but that left you feeling stuck. This is also kind of love bombing energy. But by you releasing the Devil, releasing the attachments, you're now opening up a whole new field of vision, and you're able to see more clearly. I'm hearing that song. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So I feel like there has been somebody in your field who has just been a big drain on your energy, or a job that has just kept you feeling chained. You know, perhaps you haven't made a move because you're making the most money that you've ever made somewhere. But your soul is being crushed in the process. And that is when Spirit is really asking you to take the reins of your life and say, what do you want out of life? What do you want to be really bringing to you? And is where you are at really suitable for your growth? And if it's a no, then Spirit's asking you to kind of make some big changes. And I know that that's hard. But let's see what's going on with the Two of Wands. Spirit, what's going on with the Two of Wands here? What's going on? That's way too many. Way too many. Okay. Six of Wands. Yep. You are looking towards your success. You're looking to... Oh, and you have the Magician. Yes. Say it. I am the Magician. I love this energy. Yeah, you are making things work. You are using your magic to help move you towards the direction of success, of growth. And this is the energy that you are really working from. This is your baseline. And the Magician knows how to make magic. They literally pull up inspiration from the 3D, or sorry, from the divine, and bring it down into the 3D. And you have all the tools that you need. You have everything that you need to be successful, to have the life that you want. But I feel like there's a level of needing to work out your own limitations. And I'm not trying to call you out or anything, but this can be what's keeping you inside the cage, keeping you inside the place that doesn't feed your soul. And the Magician, this is somebody who is working with the divine. This is somebody who is trusting their knowing, trusting their instincts, and really wielding that magic wand to make shit happen. And you're moving into that direction. I want to get some clarity on the Devil in reverse. Spirit, why is the Devil in reverse here? Knight of Pentacles, okay. King of Pentacles, wow. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, so I do feel like this can be about money. This can be about work. Or it can be, it's tied to the material. It's tied to, it could be a relationship. And you have the Devil again. Wow. Four of Cups. Yeah. something's just not it's not it. It's not filling your cup. I feel like you are moving in autopilot. You're in the daily activities of, you know, doing the thing, but this energy does not scream exciting. It does not scream free. So you have the Devil in reversed, and you have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Devil upright. So I feel like there has been a foundation that you have built with somebody, or again, in a career that is solid, that is stable. You're making, you know, you have the house, you have a roof over your head, you have a stable job, but it is sucking you dry. It is perhaps causing you to have some emotions that you don't necessarily want to have. There could be a lot of stress. There could be a lot of anxiety, depression, because of this attachment. And Spirit's really encouraging you to look at how you can let this go, how you can release this and be in this energy. So this is really about releasing attachments. Okay. Let me get some advice here. Goddesses, what's the advice? Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. I love this. And Lakshmi is all about abundance. She really allows things to come to her. So whether this is shifting your mindset, shifting your frame of mind from being in an anxious and, you know, kind of a depressive state into really pivoting your mindset of abundance, of success, because you can do it. This feels like a worthiness reading. All right. And then Spirit, what advice is here? What advice is here? Resolution. Okay. And you have fresh start. Beautiful. And you have bravery. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh will always bring relief. Yeah. So by you moving into a fresh new direction, this will help bring resolution. This will help bring a new, fresh perspective that will help you feel more aligned, feel like your cup is being filled. So you have success all over the table here, but it requires you to take the action and to be the magician of your life, to know that you have everything that you need to make this work. The only thing that can stand in your way is a lack of faith and your mind getting in your way. We've all been there. I've been there. Analysis paralysis is a bitch, but it takes a very strong person to move out of their fears, move out of their anxiety and say, I'm going to do this anyways. And having a fresh start isn't always easy. But if you feel like you have grown and your external does not reflect the growth that is happening internally, that can cause a lot of disharmony. And by you really grabbing the bull by the horns and moving into a fresh new area of your life, it will be successful. But you have to trust. You have to trust your inner wisdom and trust what it's saying to you to be able to have that accelerated motion, to move on from any stagnancy in your life. So, alrighty, if you have resonated with this reading, please like, share, subscribe, and drop down in the comments, I am the magician. I make magic happen. And yeah, if you would like a personal reading, the link for it is in the description box below. I would love to read for you. And I also do hypnotherapy and I do Reiki. So if any of that really calls out to you, I would love, love, love to work with you. So But thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. And remember, you are the magic. Blessed be. Bye.